Hello guys, welcome back to some Hunter Call of the Wild. It's been a little while since I played this one. There's a new DLC map been dropped, so I figured we'll jump in and play it. Take a break from the thinking that comes with games like Hydroneer. I know I did promise Hydroneer for this week, but I just wanted to just play a game where you don't have to think. A game where you can just stroll around, you know, do stuff like that. Hello, Demon Pumpkin. Welcome back, dude. That's weird. Let's start because I've been sat in here. But basically, this is we're somewhere in Mexico. Rancho del Arroyo. I don't know. I'm not very good with that sort of. With those sorts of pronunciations. I don't know why that's lit up there. Basically, I started here. The mission I got right now, as always, is to you know, get to the safe house and all of that. But I started in this building, and it had a little optional side to it to just explore the mansion and just click on a couple of objects that were around, basically. So that is what I did. I did the optional. So I have no idea what to expect in here, what kind of animals. Anything like that. So this is, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought. It's not a mansion really, but it's how it looked from the inside.
Not a bad place to put your feet up, no? Come back whenever you need a real bed. Now, I know you've mastered some pretty extreme environments, but the desert isn't something you can just stroll into. Why don't you do some scouting from the lookout tower nearby? The first step to surviving out here is knowing where the water is. That'll lead you to the food, and I'm sure you can figure out the rest.
Before I go anywhere, I am going to go sleep and make it daytime. Yeah, coming up 7 o'clock. That'll be a nice little starting time. Oh, nice and bright now. Turn my light off. Oh, so it wants me to go all the way over there. It's a bit of a distance, but it gives me the opportunity to take a look around, see what we've got. Bit of a bright one, this one. I'm used to dark maps. At least it's got some upbeat music. Hey, there he is. Can't remember his name, but we got him. We've got some tracks here. Let's see what we got. See what might be in the area. A bighorn sheep. Okay, so we've seen them in other maps, or a variant of them at least. Oh, that's going that way. Oh well. At this point we're just scouting. White tail. Ah, Bullet, that's his name. Could not remember for the life of me. What do I have on me? That works against Whitetail. I've got the Eliminator. And that works against Whitetail. Nice. Let's see if we can get our first kill in this game, in this map. I think, I could be wrong, but I think I've unlocked the ability to highlight a target using my scope as well as my binoculars. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I do of course, oh, what the hell? Do of course have a bigger range with these ones, with this one. Better range to look through. I'm not seeing anything in the immediate vicinity. Although there is some tracks here to see what these are before we scare everything away. Okay, I thought they were closer than they actually are. Oh, here's some. Hear you, but I don't see you. Damn it, where'd they go? I think that was the whitetail. Ah, we're back the other way. Oh well. We tried. We failed. Let's move on. Missions to complete. I'm hoping this was quite a large download size for this update. So I'm really hoping that this is the sort of map that has all the extra side quests as well. So that we're not just sticking to that one storyline. We've got a bit extra to do in it, you know? Damn it, it didn't highlight in time. Well, that's not helpful. think I just saw it. Just through the canopy here. I don't know where it went. Damn it. I did see it. I know I did. Well, let's go for that then instead. If we can. They've changed how they do the dog. He never used to tell me when something was about to be spooked, so that's new. That's why I come out of my scope for a second. Now this is the wrong type of gun for this, but how is that still alive? Ah, I missed on that one completely and utterly. Oh no, I didn't. Hello to he. Welcome back. How am I? I've had a day off from work, so I'm not too bad. Unlocked the feeding zones. Trophy rating grounded. That's different. Did I get the other one? No, I don't think so. I mean, this gun is a bit too much for something that small, which is why, you know, I'm not going to get much for it, or if anything. But it was the first attack. Now, is this too bright for you guys? I don't know if I have a brightness setting. I'm used to having games brighter because of my monitor, but this is a very bright map. No, I don't. I don't have one. That's what this game is about, Tahi. This is a hunting game, a hunting simulation game, but with quests as well. It's not hunting for fun, per se, in the game. Normally, you're doing it for a reason. Protecting people, or population control to keep the ecosystem running, things like that. Why they added in the missions, you see, to ensure that people don't get upset at the fact that there's a game that's simply about killing animals. So they made it more acceptable. What have we got here? Some more of those pheasants. I have a sneaky suspicion they're going to be like hares. They're going to be everywhere. The bighorn sheep zone. What's this one? They're right on top of each other, if they are different. Yeah. Kind of a strange one. I scared them off. I didn't realise they were over there. I'm trying to get to my mission point. If we get to the high ground, we might be able to see something else though. Assuming we can climb it. Oh, we've got another zone up here as well. feeding zone. You right down there, Bullet? This game does have some really nice scenery. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like some of the views you get in this game. I've played this before. I think you've even come in and taken a look. That is a big lake. Quite surprising there's a body of water that size in this arid climate. And is it just me, or does that look like snow? Kind of weird. I mean, I'm feeling like, I mean, yes, okay, I'm running full pelt right now, which is making all the noise, but I'm feeling like this is going to be a noisier map than normal because of all the dry brush. Which isn't going to help because we have a sound meter, basically. The less sound you make, the less likely the animals are to leg it.
Looks captivating, though. Except a lot of the problem with ranches like this one is what you can't see. We've sucked up so much of the groundwater for cattle that areas that used to be wetlands are turning arid year-round. The grasslands are mostly buffalo grass. It's an introduced species that smothers native plants. Likes to catch fire, too. I once saw a saguaro, you know, one of those classic cactus plants, surrounded by buffalo grass, burst into flames. It was one of the kicks in the rear I needed to finally sell off the last of our cattle. Anyway, take the time to explore the ranch in your downtime too. If even half of what I heard growing up is true, there is plenty waiting out there.
Right, so this is where we started. This.
So, while I'm stuck waiting for someone, they said less than a minute, but out here that means at least 5. You're probably more like 20. Anyway, you're here to evaluate the facilities, but there are a few things I need you to take care of first. I'll make it worth your while, of course. First up, the cattle may be gone, but there's still some fencing left. There should be a pair of fencing pliers on the countertop in the hacienda's kitchen.
You done? Right. That's where I started. That's where I killed that pheasant. Then I went down. I must have come down here a little bit. Must have done. Unless just... Oh, no. That might have just unlocked the area. I went down here, then I probably went over this way. It's a good job I didn't actually follow the road. It's supposed to go all the way down like this, all the way round. I mean, it's a good way of doing it because you unlock a lot of stuff along the way. Right, so it wants me to fast travel back over here. Now, how am I doing on ammo, by the way? All good. It gave me a... Oh, they're there.
That's them. I'll mark the spot on your hunter mate.
Oh. I thought I had to go like really fast somewhere. Can I actually get in here? No, not at all.
Okay, take it section by section.
Really?
Watch yourself there. The nearest hospital would laugh you out of the building if you told them you needed a tetanus shot for a barbed wire cut just because you weren't wearing gloves. And now the posts. You can pile them up in a heap and I'll have someone collect them later. Whew. I'm getting sweaty just watching you.
Yep. Dude.
Don't get me wrong. I actually wanted to check this one off the list myself, but I had some matters to attend to in town. It's a big moment for the ranch. Down the last
yeah.
of the fencing.
Give me a second, Tahi.
The family has raised cattle on this land since Mexico's independence. My mom... now you're making me sentimental. Look, how about a change of pace? Huh? I'm stuck here waiting, and you're probably itching to put that trigger finger to good use, so let's have some fun. Things out here aren't all business, you know? You ever hunted pheasant before, no? Well, I'm no expert, but I picked up a couple of pointers from my friends over the border when we introduced these guys, so I can show you the ropes. Head over to the region marked on your hunter mate and we'll get started. Pheasants are shy, so look around for any evidence of them in vegetation cover.
Look, I've already shot one, okay, so shush. Right. The game has stories, yes, it does. Not only does it have a story, this is a new map, a new hunting reserve. Each one of these has a story line of missions as well. Some of them also have sub-missions, and I'm hoping this one does. Because it was a really big download. It was like 20 odd gigabytes. So at the moment though, I just need to do this one. So it might, if there is multiple missions, it might take a little while to open them up. Now I need to get down here. That is 3 kilometers away. I am not running that distance. Not in the slightest. Oh yeah, and the dog here, the bloodhound, helps me track a kill. That is the piece of DLC that was released just before, a little bit before this one was. In fact, it was the last thing I live streamed about this game. so I am here. So I want to be heading... What I can do is go down this way, unlock this as I go past, and then go down into the meter bit here. Of course, no animal's going to come near me when it hears this thing. I keep forgetting that most games spaces break, but on this one it's the button to get on or off the damn thing. Oh, rock. I think it's this way. Yeah, so follow that along until we get to about here. Oh look, we've got a jackrabbit as well. Hey Stu, how you doing, dude? Oh, I see that animal. Probably the jackrabbit. Sorry, I do know obviously this is quite noisy. While I'm not doing too much talking while I'm riding. Ah, it's better, I can actually hear myself now. Oi, Bullet, no. Just because I didn't give you a ride doesn't give you the right to run into my bloody 4x4. Quad bike, whatever you want to call it. Alright? It's a bad dog. It's a bad Bullet. Oh, we've got a home just over here. I need to go and unlock that. And then there's one up here that we can get as well. So that's good. They're fast travel points that we can put to our advantage. That's where we need to get to next. Glitchy, hello. How you doing, dude? Oh yeah, Stu, you know how in Ark you prefer the deer over the sheep because they got the horns? You know, the antlers to hold on to? Well, I kind of got that. This game's kind of got that covered on both sides. In this game, there is a big horned sheep in this map. Just saying. Haven't seen any yet, so I couldn't tell you what they look like, but kind of like a ram, I think. YouTube is being really weird. Apparently I've got 3 likes, 0 watchers. You know what, screw that. I'm not going to go for that other safe house just yet. It's not too far away, so if we ever need to, we can, but note to self, can't knock over the cacti, and they hurt a lot. And I'm just trying to, oh dear, right through a field of them. Bullet, be careful. I saw one here somewhere. There it is. I'm pretty sure if I go this way, it'll bring me up to the road, which is what I need. Ah! I looked at chat. That was my bad. See if we can see Bullet just spawning in. There he is. I'm here. Alright, optional. Find a pheasant need zone. Kill a pheasant in the air. And pass the harvest check. Oh crap. That's not good. Oops. I don't think I have the right type of
Somewhere around here is a good place to start looking.
weapon.
So the trick to pheasant hunting is maybe a little counterintuitive. You have to make them flee or flush them out. They're lousy flyers, but we can use that to our advantage. We've just gotta get them to take off first. You know the rest. The right ammo for the job, of course. Then it's pan comido, a piece of cake. And no one likes a cheater, so no shooting them on the ground. Got it?
I ain't got much choice. You give me. You told me to come all the way down here. Then you told me I need the right type of ammunition, which I do not have. Oh, actually, I might be able to. No, hold on. What have I got on me? Ah, no, it's a ground blind, not a tent. So yeah, I have to find a safe house again. I don't want to go all the way back up there and drive all the way back down again. Screw that. Hey, Stu. There you go. Ah, stupid thing. Oh, I killed it. Ooh, what'd I get? 121, that should be silver. But, oh yeah, it says it there, silver. Good. Not too bad. Hey, spy. This might be a need zone right here.
Pheasant feed in light
Hey.
cover like this. Looks like a good spot.
Might as well get some practice shots, but I have not got the right gun for this. Hey, Bullet, come here. He's not very content. Hold on. Bullet, stay put. Bullet! Come here. Right, now stay. Right, yeah, there'll be no blood, so that won't help. So we know driving into these things is a really bad idea. Let's try this. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I wanted to see how they did things, you know, how they set up the map. What the hell would they be eating? Kind of badly placed. Pheasants. Will it? Has anyone seen my dog? Well, I've no idea what's happened to him. Oh, there he is. Where'd you go, Bullet? Alright, see what you can find. Don't think you'll be able to find anything there. Track not found. Didn't expect you to. That's a loud noise for a rabbit. Okay. You're playing Hydroneer as well now, or you was watching my Hydroneer? When you say replaying, do you mean my streams, or you're playing it again? Are you doing what I discovered you can do, where you can place the cart on the sales thing, on the purchase pad, and just fill up the cart and then buy them, and then you can put the cart in the back of the truck as well. Ah, my cart idea. I've had another idea as well. I haven't shown it yet. I saw one. I just saw a pheasant. So that idea, they're gonna run off. I'm too far away. That idea doesn't really work with some of the building things, like the big floor sections. So what I've discovered is you can actually drive the car into the purchase area, just about, and put it on, put it into that area, and then just load it up that way. It's very finicky to get it in there, but if you can get it in there, it just makes, you can buy a huge amount of building supplies in one go. Like the thin wooden floorboard, I think they're like 40 each, something like that. I had about £3 worth in the back of my truck earlier. I didn't think personally. I'm used to buying what I need, not buying an excess in the way you've just described. But that is a good idea, though. I do like that. Just buying like 3 separate carts worth all in one go. He leveled something up, but he's got no points for it. I was hoping that would scare some up. Especially long pipes, I always need more. Wow, it's supposed to be slow. That was actually quite difficult. Don't think I hit it at all. It's a really bright map. It also I've got a dark monitor, and that is bright for me. So it makes it difficult to see what I'm doing when I'm looking up in the air to try and shoot them. So it's not exactly giving us an easy starting mission, have they? Not that I can do it. I keep... Right, let's see here. That one's closer. So let's head to the road and head off in this direction. We need to find a safe house. I need to swap out my gun. Or, at the very least, get another gun. One that's suitable for this mission. I do have med packs on me, good. I wasn't sure. And so far I've not seen anything, well, I was about to say, not seen anything bigger than a bighorn sheep. But I've actually seen whitetail. I would imagine there'll be some form of coyote. I believe they're native to Mexico. I hate that so much. The button to switch out to the phone is tab, and if you're running, you're sprinting at the time, so you're holding shift. So what do? You shift tab and bring up the Steam overlay. Well, I mean, tab isn't the button to switch to put your phone on. It's the button to switch between the last two items, but it's a lot easier normally. I thought I was floating. Stu, do you want that picture in your bedroom? Bobcat? Ooh. That's alright, dude. If you remember, I took you from his stream, so... You're only watching him because he started playing Gold Rush again. I'm hoping that we're going to come up to a safe house on the way. Thought I saw something then. Bit of an odd rock. That's where I'm heading to right now, and hoping that there'll be a safe house along the way. Well, I'm not seeing any safe houses, and I'm not seeing any animals either. Although by using the tower we should get a safe house position. Me up. Thank you. Let's take a look. Are you kidding me? That's the only one? Oh, I would have been better off going over to this one. I mean, didn't want to have to go all the way up here and then drive all the way down again, because screw that. But I didn't expect it to be like this. How far away is that? It looks further on the map. I thought it'd be at least 2 kilometers. There's no road access, so it's going to be dodgy terrain. Holy crap, that's where I've got to get to. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I can see myself doing a lot of damage here. At least it goes down in steps. I mean, IRL, I would love to try and climb this. Can you imagine if I couldn't stop there? Oh my god, just gone barreling down that cliffside and straight into the cactus. Oh, that would, it's like very cartoon-like, you know. I don't know how anyone can expect to hunt in this lot. You can barely see a couple of feet ahead of you. I'm surprised I haven't walked through a bush and into a cactus. Or off an edge or anything along the likes. Well, there is pheasant in the area. I just need to get, I want to say it's a rabbit level weapon. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Yeah, rabbit level. Can hear one flying away, but I'm not going to see anything. So Spy, was you on the stream yesterday when, oh no, it might have been after the stream, I'm not 100% at this point. There's a game that Ranty put me onto. Can't remember what it's called. Let's see if I can have a quick look. It's a gold digging game, but it's also got a free build aspect to it. Checking something. Give me 2 secs, guys. That's the one. Display capture. So it's gold digging, you know, crush gravel, build roads, all that sort of thing. You can build structures. It's really apparently buggy early access, but looks like it might be a fun game to get into to begin with. Although, having said that, Splitting 2's recommends against it. He's got it. Oh. Okay, well I might have to look at Split's gameplay of it then. I like the idea behind it. I just don't know if the game's going to be any good or not. Come on, delete the... Oh no. I've just deleted the wrong things. Give me a sec, guys. I need to fix what I've broken here. The hell is that one? Can't believe I deleted the wrong bloody thing. What am I doing? I'm doing transform that, and I'm also going to need, because I deleted that by accident as well, just wasn't paying attention at all. Sorry guys, bear with me please. I don't even... Oh, that's what that one is. Okay. What am I looking for here? Add that. Sorry about this one. Okay, that works. That works. Although I need to do something about that. Really sorry guys. Can't believe I did that. That was a green background. Try that again. No, that should have worked. Oh, I must not have added it properly. Okay, so that should work. One more test. Okay, so that one works. That is not messed up by anything. There, perfect. Really sorry everyone, back on track now. So have you seen any of Split's gameplay on that game, Spy? No split scene on that game. You got the name properly, didn't you? It was up long enough for you to get the name? Right, apparently the handgun is no good for any of that. I swear I used to have something that was good for it. Well, there's that one I can use. I don't know if I own the gun for it or not. Oh, if you don't own the DLC, oh no. That one works, but not that I've unlocked that yet. Ah, well, that's a DLC one again, though. What do I need for this one? Oh, they're free. Virant. Let's see if I've got one of them. No, I do not. Okay, I guess I'm adding another one to my list. Rifle ammo. Compatible items. Wait, is there a difference? 110, 49.86. No, no difference. North Mod Income, yeah. I know it. I saw that. I'm gonna see if he's got some gameplay on it and take a look. But it is really early access apparently. So I'll reserve judgment until I've seen at least something on it. That was that one. We've got to remember it's the Sporter. That is the right ammo, yes. I meant the one we was looking at. Must be. I'm not even going to bother with a sight on it. Fair enough, dude. I think it might be a bit more open world than that, but yeah, and you got some building aspects to it, it's the building side of it which caught my eye. The fact that it's not just situated in one area. You know, you can go wherever you want to look and do what you want in that area. That's basically what was catching my eye from it. Ranty's got it, which is why he told me about it. He's tried it out. He said it might be something that interests me. So I'll give it a look. At this point, Ranty kind of knows my tastes a bit better than Split in Two. Hell, I think Spy, you know my tastes a bit more than Split in Two does. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. I swear there's a button I can use. Hold on. System controls. That's the one.
US hunters love the glass terrain with binoculars. But if you find yourself in denser cover, tracking's the way to go. Just make sure you keep your bearings.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, well, it's on offer at the moment, but it's £15. I can't do it right now, but when I get paid, if it's still on offer, then maybe. But that's not until next week, later end of next week. Apparently there is a, even though it says single player on Steam, Ranty says there's a multiplayer side to it. Yeah, it's I think it said £15, which is what I'm in. Kind of want to. I want trying to scale one up in the air without getting too low. Or in too dense a cover. I think I missed really badly. It's got a nice rapid fire to it though. I'll say that about it. Do you remember that stream, Spy, when I spent like 2 hours walking around trying to track one deer? One specific deer. Bullet? Did you find something? Or are you stuck? Yeah, gold I think it was. Gold level. I hit it a couple of times, I just could not get it. on, you stupid little birds. Where are you? Making a mockery of me. This is definitely not allowed. Oh, I just saw you land. Swear I just saw you land over there. I'm not going to get that hunting stand because it's highly unlikely I'm going to come back to this area too much. Okay, there's one. I didn't even notice that one was flying over my head. Find him, boy. Find him. Flush them out. Can't believe these pheasants are making a mockery of me. I have to do it while they're in the air. And using a lesser rifle. Well, not lesser, I mean like an appropriate rifle. I just heard one, but I did not see it. Welcome back, Tahi.
I've worked a lot with conservation organizations from across the border. Animals and plants, ecosystems don't care about borders. Why should conservationists?
Come on, you little sod, show yourself. Ah, these trees. Ah. How am I ever supposed to do this? All this tree cover. No, screw this, I'm going for a swim. The hell? I didn't press that button. That's where I find out it's actually not very shallow and it will just keep letting me slowly getting across. It's not very deep, should I say. If I continue to have trouble down here, I will use that safe house I had, not this one but the one before, and drive back down because this is getting ridiculous. And I'm making as much noise as I physically can. Ugh. Time for a cig, methinks. We're your royal friends. Why do kings and queens like to play poker on the toilet? So they keep getting royal flushes. Yep, I went there. I'm not ashamed that I did that. Not in the slightest. Right. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Oh, actually, it wasn't so bad. Only the one cacti got in the way. Where is it I need to be? This wasn't too bad of an area for it, was it? It was quite open there. It looked like one of my back wheels was turning whilst the other one wasn't. Right. Yeah, lots of places for them to hide. But at the same time, what was that? That's the pheasant over that way. Apparently they're over here as well. Thought I saw some over here. Landing. I can't run. If I do, I have worse aim. Yeah. Come on. Supposed to make them flee, that whistle, but it doesn't work. Yay! Finally. Quest done.
I'm not a bad teacher, no? You're a pretty good pupil. My ambition is to make this the place to hunt pheasant in northern Mexico. If we can keep them this size, that shouldn't be a problem. Just gotta get the gringo tourists on board. They're a big money spinner, sure. But if that's what it takes to keep this place up and running, so be it. It's all for a good cause. Speaking of gringos, my cousin told me that she'd spotted some intruders with a US license plate going hog wild, shooting animals from, get this, from a hunting stand mounted to a pickup truck. My insurance doesn't cover them, and I doubt the hunting they're doing is particularly ethical. So can you keep a lookout? Gracias. Did you notice how dry the land around the old cattle pasture was? Even compared to the rest of the ranch, I mean. The more cattle you cram into a small area, the less ground cover there is. Water just runs off the land instead of making it into the vegetation. My parents' generation dug wells and pumped out several times more water than rain in a year. When I told them my plans for this place, they weren't happy. Said I was selling out my inheritance. We haven't spoken much since.
Well,
of course, there are plenty of rancheros out here who graze their cattle responsibly. I just want to go in a different direction. I've tried explaining what they gain from it. They just wish me luck. But I've heard what they say behind my back. Chavita fresita. It's like, they're basically calling me a snob. They went to college in Mexico City, same as me. I just stayed a while after I graduated. Worked overseeing protected natural areas for Conant.
okay, enough with the backstory.
Back to business. Luckily for us, there's an easy solution to the groundwater problem. It just requires some more muscle on your part. I need you to set up a few gabions. They're wire mesh baskets you fill with rocks and place along the banks of the arroyo to accumulate silt, which holds the water like a sponge so it can trickle back into the ground. The winter rains aren't as predictable as they used to be. You know, with climate change doing a number on us. So, the sooner, the better.
Finally. And I can also get my gun back as well. I know the bullets we were using. I can't remember the name of the gun. Let's have a look. I want to say it was this one. And that one on there. There we go. So out of curiosity, store coolers. Let's see what's new. Duck cooler, deer, moose, predator. It's all normal. Well, nothing new there. No, nothing new there either. Although, hold on. Ah, so this will come in handy. Yeah. Mexican bobcat. Okay. So I want coolers. Uh, fair enough, dude. Well, it's on my wish list, so I'll keep an eye on it for a while, see if it gets any better. No, I need to be heading this way. I believe I've already unlocked this tower that I'm heading towards. Yes. Might as well cut across here. Well, I'll give it a look. I mean, I'm big on early access games because I tend to find ones that I like and lock onto them, and they do improve quite a bit normally. There's a couple of exceptions. There's one that I was playing which was a really good concept, but they gave up on it. It was kind of a voxel character look to the players, you know. But essentially you were running like a post office, and you had to sort all the mail and things like that. It was actually quite good. I know it sounds dull and boring, but it wasn't actually that bad. There were some weird little concepts from some of the people that came into the store. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Oh, geez, this is not lake bed or river bed. All these little offshoots. I want to say river. What kind of animals would be down in here? Oh, crying out loud, of course.
This is the only place in the world you'll find the saguaro cactus. And only in lowlands. It needs the summer monsoon to stock up on moisture.
Hey, cool wabbit. So he wants me to do something to allow this river to start flowing, or no, to divert this river a tiny bit so that it seeps into the ground again. But where's the river? No. Thought I'd take a shot. Either I missed or there was something in the way. It's a little hard to tell on the distance on those ones if there's something in between you and it. Because you see the outline, and It looked like it could have just been leaves, but there's no guarantee.
There should be a pile of rocks there. Line up the gabions first, then fill them. They're conspicuous enough, no? No? Well, the important thing is that they work. Cram as many as you can into each of them. That'll set us up nicely for
This is not making much
It's gonna take
sense.
some time to see the effect of all this, but it's good work you're doing. Believe me, I'm grateful for the extra set of hands.
So that's it. That's gonna help the
I have
river.
one final task for you before you are free to go off on your own. Most of our outposts are former stockmen's residences. Gives them a bit of rustic charm, you know? Back in the old days, entire families worked the land here. Men, women, and children. We still had a couple of people on staff when I was born. But then beef prices tanked and my parents couldn't afford the expense anymore. Us kids had to pick up the slack. Anyway, there's a stockman's residence kind of in the middle of nowhere, even by the standards of this place, that had fallen into disuse. We've given it a paint job and replaced some of the furniture. Now all that's needed to officially establish it as an outpost is a notice board. Head over and set it up.
That's not too far. You know what, then I don't want to be going 300 in the opposite direction to then have to go 700 to get back to where I need to be going. So I'm just going to go for this one. When we didn't actually know what I was heading towards, it was just a question mark, could have been anything. Anything from a point of interest, like the last one I clicked on, to a safe house. Could have been a blind or a hunting stand. I haven't got a huge amount of cash. No. So I don't want to be activating the hunting blinds all over the place. I want to be waiting. Wait until I need them. That's got to be weird. Seeing a rabbit that, like, I know it's not technically too far away from vegetation, but to actively come down that far in, I mean, unless they were trying to seek out water. But rabbits in a climb like this would probably be attuned to checking the cacti for bits and pieces, for water and things like that. Or burrowing to be able to find underground water. Well, I said there'd be coyotes, didn't I?
There's the notice board.
Coyotes.
Grab that shovel too. Clear away the rocks first, just over there where the path begins. Bet you're glad you're not doing this in July. Oh, what's that? Gee, is that some sort of save for a logbook? Let me see. It's a brass lock and handle, a keyhole. This is not new. Could be early 20th century. I feel like I recognize it from somewhere. I got it. There used to be a logbox like this in the Casa Grande's master bedroom. My mom wouldn't like you snooping around, but this feels important. Can you head back over there and see if you can find the key?
Just give me a minute.
Just if you're up for it, of course. This isn't part of your job description. Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Finish up here first.
I've been waiting to do it. Thank you.
Looks good. And feel free to use this outpost yourself now.
No shit.
If you're in the neighborhood, I'd appreciate it if you could swing by the Casa Grande. I guess my curiosity's got the better of me.
So still only the one mission. I'll tell you what one I really did like with the extra missions, apart from the main original map, is the Savannah one, I think it was, where I was trying to chase Pumbaa down.
He always did appreciate his privacy, my great-grandfather. That room and the study were like his own personal oasis. Right, let me think. Some plausible deniability would be good for when my mom finally shows up. So let's not just start rifling through things. The logbox I remember was sitting on a shelf next to a wardrobe. Is that the key? It sure looks well used. Let's try it.
That's a rifle.
Ah, man.
No, shotgun.
Shotgun. Pump action looks like. Also early 20th century. Are those flecks of blood on the stock? It would make sense if it belonged to Don Javier. He did sleep in here for most of his life, but I don't recognize it. Look, I don't know how things are done where you're from, but I'd rather not get the police involved with this. Whatever happened clearly happened a long time ago, and they've got more to worry about out here in the borderlands. Plus, my family has a somewhat complicated history with them. So, let's try to solve this ourselves. Let me think. I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but maybe we should check it for clues. RS Bosque Alto, agosto de 1916. RS Bosque Alto, August 1916. Bosque Alto is a site to the east of here, the woods up in the hills, but the initials... RS, RS, RS... I'm stumped. How about you leave the gun here for now, and I'll have someone from the lab we usually work with for animal samples check the blood. I really doubt there's any intact DNA left, if it's as old as that engraving suggests, but it doesn't hurt to check. I'll keep you up to date. I'm not aware of any buildings up around Bosque Alto, or at least not any intact ones. Good thing I know someone whose entire job involves tracking things down, and this time you don't need to worry about anything running off on you. I'll mark the rough location on your hunter mate, and you can put those transferable skills to the test. Chances are we won't find anything, but I won't rest easy until we've at least checked.
Alright, get to the safe house first, then I shall check the area. It's always good to unlock fast travel locations. Especially if you've travelled a little bit and then you need to make the change of the time of day and you haven't got enough carry weight on you for a tent and a hunting blind and your weapons. You can get a bag to increase your carry weight, but it increases your noise, the noise you make as well. Oh, the wind's not helping. I see it, I'm going to go for it, but I'm not going to veer off from this direction. Catch you later, Spy. The hell kind of a noise was that? Ah, I missed on the second shot. I know I did on that one. Well, I made a kill. I got that in my favour at least. No, don't auto walk. Thank you. There we go. I knew there would be. Right, it went off in that direction. Come on, boy. Oh, wait. They both did. Oh, dear. Oh my god, how can I miss it 3 times in a row? I'm sorry, I'm coming, boy. Who's a good boy? And that's for me. Now, there should be another downed one somewhere. Oh no, maybe... Yeah, no, I got 2 kills. Come on. I know I shot a second one. So this is roughly where they were when I shot at them. Let's try that again. You're a fat lot good, aren't you? Can we level you up? No. Level 15. That's probably the coyote we saw. I honestly don't think I hit it. Oh, I did hit it. I thought I missed it 3 times. Right, so it's getting a little late, guys, and there's no longer anybody watching, which is fine. So I am going to head to this safe house, and I'm going to call the end of the stream there. I will be back tomorrow with some more of this. I do like this game. It's a nice little change of pace. And apologies if you stayed all the way through or watched all the way through afterwards. I am sorry about the issue I had where I had to fix my scene in OBS. That was completely my fault. I wasn't paying attention to what I was deleting. The hell is that? Oh, they got turkeys in this one as well. Turkeys that fly quite well, apparently.
This is the place. Find some high ground and do some scouting.
Not just yet. Mule deer? I haven't seen too many of those in the other maps. Alright, well that's that, guys. I want to thank everyone very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some more of this. I still have high hopes. Still have high hopes for there being a bit more than the main story missions, given the size of the download. But until then, thank you very much. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.